A search for suspects is underway this hour after a bizarre heist at the Vaughan Mills Mall just north of Toronto. In this case, the thieves used an SUV to smash their way into the mall and back out again. York Regional Police are updating their investigation now, and let's listen in now live.
Thanks, folks. Thanks for coming together. Just got a little bit of an update about what happened here last night. So at about 1:10 a.m., two suspects in a black Audi drove onto the property of the mall here and smashed their way through the glass entrance to the property. They then proceeded to drive through the mall and made their way to an electronics store where they broke into the store and then proceeded to take a quantity of electronic devices. The suspects then got back into their vehicle, drove through the mall again, but this time broke their way through another glass door on the other side of the mall and escaped the mall. They were last seen driving towards the area of Jane Street. Fortunately, nobody was harmed in this incident. Nonetheless, it's an audacious crime and remarkable. Our investigators have attended, we've looked into the situation, and I can tell you that we're currently looking for these suspects in a black 2011 Audi A4 vehicle. It can be recognized by its license plate. It's got a Quebec license plate, X10 SNP. That's X10 Sierra November Papa. That license plate has been reported stolen, and so we are on the lookout for that vehicle. There's also a fairly distinctive emblem on the front windshield of this car. In light lettering, it says "Ladies on Wheels." So we're appealing to the public. If anybody sees this car, we're asking you don't engage with it or the occupants, but you contact police as soon as possible and give us the details about where this vehicle was last seen. And currently our 4-District Criminal Investigations Bureau is investigating this matter, and we'll take questions from here.
Sarge, you released the surveillance video, and remarkably, as you said, audaciously, it was as if they were just driving around a racetrack. You know, they did stop, a pit stop, if you will, and they broke into the source. How long were they into that store for before they left, roughly?
I don't have the exact time for how long they were in the store. I know that we responded to the call shortly after 1:30. So I saw the video that you're talking about, and you're right, it did look like they were going shopping in that vehicle. It's very audacious.
Is it just the one store that's affected, and do we have an estimated value of items that was stolen?
To my understanding, it was the one store that was hit, and they've taken a quantity of electronic devices. I believe that they're still looking into the overall value of what these devices were, amounted to and what was taken.
Yeah, you may have said this, but can you kind of just give us a quick timeline? The time I guess the security alarm went off, the time you guys received the call, and the time you arrived, and they were obviously GOA at the time. Roughly how long did that all take?
Right. Well, I mean, the incident happened just around 10 after 1 this morning, and we got called shortly after 1:30 is my understanding. I don't have the specific timelines, but it just goes to show that these things happened fairly quickly, and the suspects were gone before police arrived.
Was there any internal damage within the mall because of the vehicle driving through?
I haven't heard about internal damage, but obviously there's significant damage to 2 of the entrances to this mall, as well as to the store that was affected.
How do you describe this crime? I mean, obviously it's
Okay, that is Constable Whitney with York Regional Police updating what they're calling an audacious early morning smash and grab at the Vaughan Mills Mall. If you're in that area, entrance 6 and 1 will be closed, but the mall is still open. Very early in the investigation, with police looking for a 2011 black Audi SUV with a Quebec license plate.